Little girls should be seen and not heard.
This is Larry Poppins, coming at you. Got myself a review. Gonna do a review of a game. The game's gonna be Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Here we go, guys. Let's get to it. Gameplay! So there's two ways to view this game. The game on the floor, the game on the rooftops. The game on the rooftop is amazing. Getting up to that rooftop is amazing. Traversing the city on the rooftops is amazing. It's beautiful. You can move quickly, quietly. You get from one place to another really quickly. It's really, really good. I thoroughly advise you, if you're going to play this game, to do it on the rooftops. If this game was to see how long you could stay on the rooftops before you went down to the ground floor, I would win. I won this game. I won this game! But as soon as you get down onto the floor, talking, interacting with people, the game shits itself. Like, seriously, it takes a big old shit right there in front of you. You don't know what the fuck is going on. It's just like, you know, like a dog in a street just looking at you really sadly, taking a shit. It's like, why are you looking at me? I know I'm doing something wrong, but I can't help it. I can't help it. The shit needs to come out. And that's how I feel about Ubisoft. That's how I really feel. That they need to put out a game and they can't help it. They look at you with those little dog eyes, just staring at you while they're taking a shit in your wallet. That's what this game is about. And it is a shame because there are certain parts of this game which is amazing. Like the City of London, beautiful. It's so beautiful. But down on the floor, mate, the NPCs, they're fucking stupid. They are utterly, I don't even know, I don't have a nice enough words because there are some really bad words that I could use about those NPCs. They're just stupid, man. They're really glitchy. I've had so many glitches being down on the floor.
Up on the roof,
I found a paradise to struggle through on the roof.
It's fine. I haven't glitched once, but as soon as I get down there, it's fucking ridiculous. I've just been standing still in the street. I wasn't recording at that point because I just got to a point where I was just like, let's get this game done. But just standing still, I left it. I didn't press play, pause or anything. Went downstairs, made myself a hot cup of joe and came back upstairs and there were like 7 NPCs all around me trying to walk. One of them was doing the moonwalk. He was walking backwards. He was a backwards man. And yeah, they're just fucking ridiculous. And the thing that really pisses me off, it really fucks me off because the city is so beautiful. The fucking corners that Ubisoft have taken to get this game out within a year is just ridiculous. They have like 4 carbon copies of the NPCs that they use and just dress them differently. They don't even change their walks. It's fucking shit, mate. I was just like, I seen that guy. Oh, look, and there's his brother. There's his brother again. And there he is again. Deja vu constantly. That's what this game should be called on the floor. Deja vu. But, you know, I've talked about this too much. Let's move on. Fighting. When you're fighting someone, you're just button mashing. It's that simple. There are 1 or 2 really, like when you first start playing this game, you get that like proper good counter and you get some XP and you feel fucking banging. It's like you've just gone to the shop and you've got yourself some sherbet and you have that first mouthful and it's amazing. But then you realise you've got another kilo of this shit to fucking get through and your teeth are falling out and it's just bullshit. You're just digging away at that bag of sugar. This is what fighting's like. It's just ridiculous. You're just sitting there button mashing and button mashing. The hardest thing in this game is the counter. It's hard, man. All you have to do, you press and square. Beat him. Oh god, circle. That's how hard it is. The only thing that they've changed about the fighting in this game is that you have knuckle dusters and that you fight with your fists mostly. It's not right, Ubisoft. You have games like The Witcher 3 who take their time. They have a smaller production team and they take their time and they work at and look at things from a different point of view. Ubisoft, you've got the same carbon copy of the game that you released in 2012. And that's just not on. That's not, you're just basically creating a game for the sake of just having people to put money in your pocket. And the thing that bugs me about this Ubisoft is this could be a good game. It could be a good game. It's a fucking amazing idea. I look at this game from the outside without having played. If I was like someone just coming new into this thing and you told me I could be an assassin. What? An assassin, you say? Yes. Yes, you could be an assassin. But not only that, you could go back in time. What? Assassin time traveling? Yes. Yes. Time traveling. Time traveling. But not only that, you can go to these really cool parts of history. What did you just say? History? Yeah. And you can be an assassin in that time, and you are the main protagonist, or protagonists when it comes to Syndicate, because you play as a man or as a woman. But I digress. This is a really, really good idea for a game. The bang on target. It's great. But because Ubisoft are so fucking lazy and money grabbing, they're trying to fucking shift these games out as quickly as possible to get your cash. And that's the only reason that they're doing it. They're not doing it for the love of the game. The people that created the city, obviously they really fucking enjoy what they do. The people that go back and look into the history of it really fucking love what they do. But when it comes to when you go up on a fucking washing line and it stays still, come on, Ubisoft. Come on. That. Physics. You can't be really good in one area and then shit in all the others. That's just poor gameplay. Come on, Ubisoft. Sort yourself out. Give yourself at least 3 years. So I've already talked about the city. I had a big sheet of script to write and I just went off on one. So I just rolled with it. So let's talk about the new mechanics. So there's a grappling hook that you use. That's pretty cool because like I said, I love playing up on the roofs. Up on the roof. And, get anything that can get me off the floor up onto the rooftops. I'm there with you, mate. I am there. Well done. And, well done. The other new thing that they've got going is this poisonous dart. I think we had poisonous darts before. Ubisoft cutting corners, taking ideas that they already had and trying to progress them, but not doing it very well. Well done, Ubisoft. You've got an A-star this time if that's what we're going for. Well done. With these poisonous darts, you can shoot them into a fire and then all of the enemy NPCs start fighting each other. And it's cool to watch when you're up above because some of the stuff that they do to each other is fucking ridiculous. But other than that, I didn't really use them, to be honest. I didn't. This always seems to happen when it comes to Assassin's Creed games. They give you all of this stuff to use and they only ever use, fighting. Because the stealth mechanics are shit. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm just going to show you some gameplay of me trying to get in a stealthy position and it going horribly wrong and me having to just kill the fucker because that's all you're going to do. You can't play this game, this Assassin's game, where you're supposed to be stealthy. You can't play it stealthily. You just can't. You're like a fucking bull in a china shop. It's fucking ridiculous. So here's a little bit of what I did.
Oi! Shoot!
The story, going back to The Witcher. Ubisoft is a AAA company that push out these AAA games all the time, and they should be held accountable for these shit games. Come on, you've got a massive budget, just take a little bit of time. If you gave yourself 3 years, you would have a Game of the Year. For me, personally, you would have a Game of the Year. This story, I mean, it's better than last year, I'm gonna give it that, but in the wider world, compared to The Witcher, we're going and fucking fucking doing a saucepan mission gives you more information about what's going on in the world than anything in this game is ridiculous. Like the cutscenes, I mean, like, I'm a big story person. I know people out there, some people don't really like doing the story stuff and they just skip the cinematics, but I really like them. I do. I like to have the scene set for me and to go off and get really, really into the game, you know, and feel like I'm a assassin back in time. But they don't do this here. All the cutscenes are at least like 2 or 3 lines and then it's done. And you're just like, what the fuck? I wasn't even paying attention because I haven't bought into the characters because I have no idea what's going on in this fucking game. So yeah, story's not amazing. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. I give it a meh. I mean, like, all in all, this game isn't bad. It's not good in certain parts of it, and I think that's just down to pushing the game out too quickly. I mean, it's definitely not as broken as the game was last year with Unity. They tried to do too much in such a short amount of time that they fucking fucked themselves right in the fuck. But this game, you know, they didn't have as much work to do, but they've cut the same corners to make sure that their game wasn't broken when it first came out, and I'm really glad that it wasn't broken. I mean, like, I haven't had any hard crashes with this game, but I have had some really fucking weird glitches, and I'm just really disappointed. It's such, like, it has been good in the past. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, I really enjoyed all of that Borgia history. I really loved it, but it's just, I don't think I'm going to buy another game. I'm going to wait until next year. Yeah, because it will happen again next year. This is like, you know, it's like your annually going to see your grandma that you don't really like, but you have to because you're intrigued by her stories, and then you realise you get there that she just smells of farts and fags and you wish you were somewhere else. Sorry, Nanny, don't tell my nan. It's just such a shame. I'm really sad that they don't take a few years out. I don't like them the way they are. I like the idea of them, and it's that simple. So, to use as a metaphor for this game, I'm going to use my cat. When I'm not around, my cat, I'm sure, can open my door. But when I'm around, it chooses not to, because it's lazy. And that's the same with this game. This game could be a really, really good game, but it chooses not to. So, with that, I'm going to give it a meh. See you later, guys. This has been Larry Poppins. I hope you've really enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.